Like, and it's mad, like, and don't get me wrong, it's part of the job. But I do think it's mad that, like, we don't have that. It made me reflect a lot, actually. Like, before we dive into, like, things, it actually made me reflect a lot on, like, teachers with children. Because I was actually thinking, like, even though it's still going to be way off, like, in 2 or 3 years, I'm going to be able to take him and pick him up from nursery. There's no way I would have been ever able to do that. I'm going to be able to not think about dropping him off at school, picking him up. He's going to go to after school clubs because he wants to go to them, not because I need some filler. Like, and it's mad, like, and don't get me wrong, it's part of the job. But I do think it's mad that, like, we don't have that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there isn't that, like, do you know what? You've got a child. It should be for all teachers, but especially when you've got a child, it should be like, do you know what? We're spending so long doing the education for all these children. You got your PPA. Don't come in tomorrow morning. Take
Oh,
your child to school once a week or pick them up once a week. It's
a-
mad.
absolutely as well. And with PPA, I always thought, why do you need to be in school? Because I'm a great believer that if you do it your way, you'll do it faster, better,
Yeah.
you'll get a better result. So why sort of fix people into this certain way of doing things? I've never understood that. And I think it's just funny that obviously we're going to be talking over the next few episodes about my journey. And one of the reasons for me was I wanted to start a business for the children that I didn't have at that point
Yeah.
because I knew I wouldn't be able to stay in teaching and have the life with the children that I thought I would have. And it's not like I'm some kind of earth mother here either. I've never sort of attached to it in that way, but it was more the exploding of the brain
Yeah.
that I just thought, hang on, how can you do both things? And obviously so many teachers do. And that's something that I'm just so in awe of because I can't work out how I could ever have done that.
Oh, 100%. And funny enough, I always used to think it was funny, especially in primary. There's hardly any male teachers. But I don't know about exact things, but I would guess it's probably 50% male heads. Do you know, like,
More, I'd say more.
even more? But I'm just saying off the top of my head. And I always used to find it funny. But now, like, having a kid, going to have a kid soon and reflecting on it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally see why. Because
Yeah.
as you've just said then, like, you couldn't see a thing where, like, I can have a child and keep this up. There's no way. It's going to be so hard to progress and everything like that.